Hey everybody, we are looking at two great builders. These are going to be what we call inventory builders, and so they have lots of inventory, always. So if you're looking to move fast, this is the video for you. Also, I will give you an idea of where we're at later on in the video, but this is the perfect blend of quiet, luxury, and affordability. So if you want your dollar to stretch further, get a little bit more square feet, be in a quiet but still growing area, this is the video for you. All right, this is going to be the Oscar floor plan. 4-bed, 3-bath, almost 2,200 square feet. And this is their model, showing off their 1-story. So starting out, a little bit of a hallway. This will be the first bathroom. Now, if you're new to the channel, Trophy is a great option for right away. They have lots of inventory, so if you see something you like, you can most likely find it somewhere. Gonna zigzag a little bit. You got the 2 bedrooms up front. Now, one thing you'll always notice in a Trophy home is just how insulated they are. They always do the spray foam insulation. So it's nice and quiet. And that does go down over time. Here's that utility room. Nice big pantry. Keep in mind, this is a 2,200 square foot home. And it feels massive. And I will do a walkthrough of just how big this area is here in a second. This is a cool little flex area. What do you guys think of this? Comment below. You got a closet right by the master bedroom. Double doors into master bath, double vanity. Oh, deep linen closet. I don't know why that caught me off guard, but it's pretty nice. Now, I would put more space in the toilet, but that's just me. There is a lot of space though in this closet. Bam. So what you see is what you get. If you like this floor plan, there's most likely one available. Call or text and we can tell you when and where. But stay tuned, I'll give you a general idea of their starting prices when we get back after seeing the next home, which is another model home, a little bit bigger. And then my favorite floor plan is coming up. So let's take a look. Alrighty, a little bit bigger now, 35 square foot. This is the Willow floor plan. This is 2-story. Alright, so to the right is going to be the sales center. That is a garage. This beautiful double door office. Alright, and you have this bathroom, kind of a powder bath, right by the door. Good spot. Nice, deep under closet storage. Here's the utility room, nice and large. Then the big reveal. Nice, wide but deep main area. Now this is interesting. Kind of a side galley kitchen. Is this enough space for you in the pantry? Let me know in the comments. I would like a little more space, but it's not necessarily a large kitchen, so it may be proportional to you. Moving into the master. Once again, nice high ceilings. Double door into the bathroom. I love these infinity mirrors. Nice big open shower. Beautiful toilet. Never thought I'd say that, but it's very gallery style. Maybe that's just with the door open. Don't do that. Deep closet. You can fit a bed in this closet. Nice built-in storage there. Give you an idea of just how big it is. I'm gonna walk backwards. Don't try this at home. Unless you buy this home, then try it all you want, and we can help you do that. Alrighty, that is the master suite. Let's go upstairs. Once again, the stairs start at the front. So let us know. Do you prefer larger one-story or everything separated like a two-story? All right, we got 3 directions we can go. We can go to the left. There's a room there. We got this nice landing area. Or rooms to the right. Pretty cool floor plan. Nice and separated. Let's walk here. Yeah, you know what? Let's sit here. This is very comfy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty comfy. All right, moving on. All right, let's check out favorite kid's room. Doesn't have to be favorite kid. Could be your best guest. Because they have their own bathroom. And another closet. Although I call those board game closets. This is nice and cozy. I would never turn the lights on. Are you like me? Do you hate what we call big lights? Right? Got natural lighting. And then lamps. That's enough. Alright, this is the bathroom that these two share. As you can see, this is a sort of Jack and Jill. It's a shared bathroom. That's cool. I like that artwork. Nice, bright window. A little bit smaller on the closets, but there are lots of them. Which I am when it comes to work. My personal life, I am glad I am married. Let's just say that. But this was the Willow floor plan. Let's move on to my favorite, which is the Claret. All right, we've made it to this Claret. And just look at how serene and peaceful that is. You see that water fountain? Beautiful. So let's go in. Alrighty, so right off the front door, you get double doors into your study. This is a study because there is no closet. Check out how close the first bathroom is. And it is a full bath. And this one's inventory. So if you're watching this close to the time of recording, it is ready. If you're not, like I said, they'll have one soon. They do a great job at that. Alrighty. Check out just how big and echoey this is. Nice high ceilings. Got the corner pantry. I would say that's proportionate to the house. Just so much space. And let's head back here so you can get this space from another view. Now, you can let in all the light here, but I want to keep it cool. Nice large covered patio. Alrighty, walking into the master bedroom. I looked up because even this has vaulted ceilings. 3 windows, double door to the bathroom. There's me, hi. You can go left to the large closet. Just keeps going all the way back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 clothing racks, right? There's none back here. Is that enough space for you? You still got that deep linen closet. Definitely storage under the vanities. Still a nice big walk-in shower. And a toilet area with a window. So that's nice. Still got that closed off privacy, but if you want that open feel while you're on the toilet, that's nice too. All right, this is gonna be the utility room with some under the stairs storage. It's even lit. Isn't that nice? One, 2, 3. But it doesn't just stop there. These are extra deep. So you got kind of a work area. It's a pretty nice garage. For all my 2-car families, let me know in the comments what you would store in that 3rd car garage area. There are beautiful playgrounds, and I'll show those later. Maybe you have like a golf cart to go to those places. I don't know, it could be a good option. All right, so right up the stairs, you have your attic access. Very nice. And then you have just kind of the centralized hub landing area. To the right, it's gonna be a media room, although they decided to put windows. I don't love windows in the media room, but you can cover that. Still a decent sized media room. Still has these double doors. Not too bad. Alrighty. Somebody, me, forgot to turn lights on up here. So we're checking them out together. Decent sized bedrooms that share that bathroom there. See, this one, you wouldn't have known the light was off because so many windows. And interesting size windows too. Little deeper closet. That is the Claret floor plan. Definitely one of my favorites that Trophy gives. I will go ahead and give you facts and figures for Trophy, and then we will move on to Meritage. Alrighty, before we move on to Meritage, just wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of what we are looking at with these 3 homes in Trophy. So starting out was that Oscar floor plan. Now these are gonna be ones that they have inventory, pricing changes, availability obviously changes by the time you're seeing this, but that first one, an Oscar, we're looking at $359,000. Now that one's got just about 5,000 of options, so probably give or take 5,000. Next was a Willow. I see a Willow here for $379. And that was that 2-story. And now going up to the Claret, this one specifically, because this is an inventory one, this is for sale. At the time of recording, they have it listed for $424,990, and it's got a little over 11,000 in options. So if Trophy at Trails of Lavon seems like the option for you, we'd be happy to show you around. Just call or text the number here, and our information is in the description as well. But let's move on to Meritage and show you just the rest of the community here at Trails of Lavon and see what your options are. One of the cheaper HOAs in the area, you may be thinking, oh, it's probably just the bare minimum. No, You got a nice area here. Beautiful pool, fun playground. So if you're coming from the Rockwall area, go up 205, hidden away before you get to big community that is Lavon. Is a little bit smaller, but still master planned, still equally as beautiful, Trails of Lavon. So what you get here is budget, affordability, and luxury. So this is definitely something that we recommend for families looking for a little bit nicer of a home, but not wanting to pay those outrageous prices that you have just 10-15 minutes away from here. So let's take a look. Alrighty, Trails of Lavon, the HOA is $650 a year, so definitely one of the cheaper ones. This is a PID that adds a little over $300 a month to that payment, and your tax rate before that is about 1.6. Obviously that changes some based on your lot size, but they have typically 40 and 50 foot lots here. So let's move on to the second builder here. It's going to be Meritage. Now starting out, we're going to be looking at the Kessler. They don't have one available to look at as far as inventory, but I can show you something else. This is going to be their Signature Series. This is on their 50-foot lot. They also have their Spring Series on 40-foot lot, and I'll show you that here as well. So let's take a look. All right. Right off the bat, very high ceilings. This is a 2-story. So to the left is going to be the garage. Right now it's a sales center. Once they have finished out this community, that will turn into a garage. So this is kind of that second gen living area with the high ceilings, step-in closet, and then bathroom right off the bat. So pretty convenient, right by the front door. Closet there. Now this is the utility area. Now once again, this is just showing you some of their finishes. These are definitely more of an inventory builder, and so they can give you good deals and move very, very quickly. Yeah, their standard features are pretty decent. So yeah, once again, letting in all that natural light, making the room feel so much bigger. And I kind of like when builders do this, have a little bit of a staircase showing, but the rest is kind of hidden. So yes, it's 2-story, but it doesn't feel like 2-story all over the house, you know? That master bedroom. So like I said, right now we're just looking at finishes of this model because unlike some other builders, they don't just throw in a ton of upgrades that no one's ever going to get. This is pretty close to what you'd be looking at. Just take a look at this beautiful landing. Then they like to show off their spray foam installation. Don't worry, if you end up buying this house, they'll fix that hole, you know. First bedroom we come to upstairs. I feel like these bedrooms are a little bit bigger than what we get with Trophy, but they're pretty comparable in pricing. second bedroom. Another step-in closet. And third bedroom. Tiny closet. Decent sized windows. Alright, so this is not typically what this closet would look like. This is just because it's a model. Alright, heading back downstairs. We're going to go check out the model showing off their spring series. And so some of the main differences are going to be on the siding and the lot size. So the siding on the spring series is that cementitious fiber, so very water resistant, very sturdy. The siding on the signature series is going to be brick. Let's go take a look. Alrighty, so the model they have for their signature series is going to be the Carlsbad. So you can see that cementitious fiberboard siding there. Some people find it kind of quaint, you know? Very homey still. Very large front porch. So yeah, it's not necessarily that one's better than the other. The signature series is going to be a little higher priced, but yeah, we got a nice open area, single main living area. I believe this is going to be the pantry. A little bit smaller of a pantry, but it's a smaller house. Alright, kind of jumping around here, but let's start here. We got a bedroom kind of behind that kitchen. Step-in closets. Laundry area. This would be the closest bathroom to the front. I can get the... There we go. And this is kind of a flex space here. But it does have a closet, so you could use this as another bedroom. And then nice quiet nursery. Once again, showing off that spray foam. And it's got a step-in closet as well. Alrighty, and then by these rooms is going to be the garage, but this is a model, so no garage. I like how the master is separated over here. Still very high-end finishes, but probably closer to the starter home. Alrighty. And so that is going to be their spring series. So just wanted to give you the facts and figures of what we're seeing with Meritage. They are very, very close to Trophy. You'll always kind of see them together. But just to give you an idea, for the signature series, they are starting at 1,833 square foot, right in the mid 320s. They have quite a bit in July. I don't know if you can see that, but that will obviously change probably when you're watching this. And then as far as single story, they go all the way up to 2,260 square foot. All sorts of options, different flex spaces. But there you're looking at 387, so the high 380s. And signature series here, they just have the Haskell as their 2-story currently. And with different upgrades, those are between 390 and 425. So next, looking at that spring series, so that second house that we looked at, the one I'm actually in now, the office, they go from 1,270 square foot at 288, so still under 300,000, and they go up to the 2-story, which is their gateway floor plan, also 2,260 square foot, for $366. So if you're just comparing size and finish, you don't need everything that's in the Signature Series. Definitely go for the Spring Series, because you're still getting that 2,200 square foot, 2-story home for like 30 grand less. And so right now their current incentives are 4.99 interest rate or $30,000 in cash. And so that's $10,000 from the lender and then $20,000 in flex cash. You can still choose to buy down the rate from there, but that's just kind of up to you if you want to spend it on design, things like that. So, hope you've enjoyed the tour of Trails of Lavon. As always, my team and I, we sell new construction every day. We love helping folks like you, and we'd be happy to hear from you. Please call or text the number here below, and we'd be happy to show you why we love this area so much. As always, thank you for watching.